Children, in the previous class we discussed about the rocks and minerals, and we discussed about there are three layers of the earth. That is, the inside of the earth there are three layers. First one is the crust, and only 1% you can see the crust. After that, just beneath the crust you can see the mantle, 84%, where 84% you can see the mantle, and the inner layer of the soil, that is the core, 15% you can see the core. It is the hottest of these areas. Among these three layers, hottest is the core. And what is crust? Crust is the top layer of the earth. Inside of, when we study about the earth, inside of our earth, the top layer you can call it as the crust. The earth crust is made up of various types of rocks. This crust, it is made up of various type of rocks. What is a rock? We can see the various types of rocks in this crust. What is a rock? Natural mass of mineral that makes up the earth crust is called a rock. Here you can see one rock. This rock I draw here. These rocks can be of different color, size and texture. Texture means appearance. Appearance, you can see the difference. The size may be big, small, you can see. The color may be different types of colors of rocks, you can see this. These rocks can be divided into three. First one is igneous rocks. This after you can this is the igneous rocks. How these igneous rocks are formed? The molten magma inside of this, you can see the molten magma that cools down and forms these igneous rocks. Ignite means fire. Here the molten magma that cools down and forms these igneous rocks. Next, that you can call it as sedimentary rocks. These sedimentary rocks are formed due to wind, then rolling down of, then breaking up of these sediments are formed. These are all sediments. Sediments means small pieces of rocks that form due to certain conditions. And due to this, these sediments then formed this join together and forms the sedimentary rock. That these sediments join together and forms the sedimentary rocks. Next is the metamorphic rocks. These metamorphic rocks that due to certain conditions of especially due to great heat and pressure, these igneous rocks as well as sedimentary rocks that transformed into metamorphic rocks. For example, limestone that change into marble. Then clay that change into slate. The clay that changes into slate, you can see this. These are examples of examples of metamorphic rocks. Rocks can be of three types: igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic rocks. Due to high pressure and heat, these igneous and sedimentary rocks that transformed into metamorphic rocks. Next, we can see these igneous rocks. These igneous rocks are of two types: intrusive and extrusive rocks. These intrusive rocks, these rocks are formed that the molten magma, this molten magma that cools and deep inside the earth itself, it cools, and these intrusive rocks are formed. It will not come out. This molten magma that will not come out, it will be inside of this earth, and within the inside of the earth it cools down and forms these intrusive rocks. Example, granite. Granite is the example of intrusive rocks. Next is extrusive rocks. How these extrusive rocks are formed? This molten magma that comes out, that comes out, and that will be on the surface of the soil. Within this surface of the soil, it cools down and forms these extrusive rocks. That is extrusive rocks. Intrusive means inside, extrusive means outside. This molten magma that comes out and on the surface of the soil, it cools down and hardened, and it become that rocks we can call it as extrusive rocks. Then you can see that the metamorphic rocks, there will be a change that happens. For example, limestone that changes into marble, clay that changes into slate. Molten magma comes on the earth's surface, cools and becomes solid. Example, basalt. Example, basalt, that is extrusive rock. Example, intrusive rocks example is granite. Granite is the example of intrusive rocks. And rocks are very useful to us. The hard rocks are used for making roads. You can see this road that we can, and the hard rocks are used for making roads. Then houses, making houses or construction of the houses. Then buildings, the hard rocks are used for making roads, houses, buildings. Then you can see that children, they use these stones in many games. For example, 7 stones. You sometimes you may play this game 7 stones. You will have a ball, and you will throw these balls to these 7 stones that keep in orderly. If you throw it, these stones fall down, with this ball they will throw to you. If it hit your body, then they will get a point. Like this, these kinds of play will be conducted. This is called 7 stones. Like this, there are several games are there with the stones. You can ask your grandparents or parents about these such type of games. Which are the stones, which are the type of games that your parents played in that time with these stones. Maybe different types of games they played. You inquire about this and find answers from your parents or grandparents, and next class you can tell to me. One type of rock changes to another type under certain conditions in a cyclic manner. This process of transformation of the rock from one to another is known as the rock cycle. For example, this molten magma, then it become molten magma that forms the igneous rocks. Igneous rocks, they later due to certain conditions, it becomes sediments. These sediments join together to form the sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks, due to high pressure and heat, it transforms and become metamorphic rocks. Again, these metamorphic rocks that transformed to molten magma. Then this molten magma, again this cyclical process will happen. That is called a rock cycle. That is called a rock cycle. What is rock cycle? One type of rock changes to another type under certain conditions. Certain conditions here means high heat and pressure in a cyclic manner. This process of transformation of the rock from one to another is known as the rock cycle.